Welcome back again to the Playbook Sports Podcast. It's your boy Addison at the Playbook_AO on Twitter. You saw the title of today's video. We got the Carolina Panthers 2023 script schedule series we got going on. We're going to break down the Panthers 2023 schedule. Last year, the Panthers went 7-10, second place in the division, had the 9th overall pick in the draft, and used that pick and their star receiver DJ Moore in a trade with the Chicago Bears to get the number 1 overall pick. They drafted quarterback Bryce Young, franchise quarterback for the future of this franchise. Massive selection. We're going to see how they do this upcoming season. Before that, though, I want to get a word from our sponsors from Nate.
Before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to give a special shout out to today's sponsors, starting with Gold Fine and Bowles, lawyers for the injured. Personal injury, workers' compensation, those are their two things, but any sort of legal advice, they're the people to call. Give them a phone call, 309-673-5144. Tell them we sent you, okay? And I'd also like to shout out SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video as well. Use promo code PlaybookSports on their website to get $20 off your first purchase of $30 or more. Let's get back to the video.
Thanks so much, Nate. Really appreciate that. With that being all said, let's just jump right on into week one. Week one on the road against a division opponent. The Carolina Panthers are traveling to the Atlanta Falcons. They're going to lose this game. Tough one to start the year, 0-1. Division opponent on the road. Atlanta beefed up a little bit on the offseason defensively. We're going to see what happens with them this year, but 0-1 for the Panthers to start. Week two against another division opponent. This one is at home. It's against the New Orleans Saints. The Panthers actually win this game to move to 1-1 through 2 weeks. A little bit of an upset there, in my opinion. Would have had it the other way, them beating the Falcons and the Saints winning, but Roger says nope, they're going to beat a good, high-powered offense in New Orleans in week two. Week three, the Carolina Panthers are traveling to the Seattle Seahawks, and they're going to fall to 1-2 here. Just a tough game after a big win against division opponents, but a travel here for Carolina to Seattle. Just a tough game. They're going to lose, move to 1-2. Week four, at home, back in Carolina against the Minnesota Vikings, against another really high-powered offense. The Panthers are actually going to win this game as well. Rodgers got them going 2-2 through 4 weeks. Couple wins against really high-powered offenses. You love to see that as a Panthers fan. 2 games here on the road, back-to-back, really tough opponents. Week 5 is in Detroit. They're going to lose this game to move to 2-3. Detroit's probably the NFC North favorite. Just really good overall team, just a little bit too much for Carolina to handle. And week 6 is a similar situation. They're traveling to the Miami Dolphins. They're going to lose this one as well to move to 2-4. Miami, just a really tough team to play in general, and then you're playing them in Miami. Tough combo, just a little bit too much for Carolina to handle. Week 7, though, is their bye week. Good bye week early in the season here after a couple tough losses, get things right. With week 8 right around the corner, at home against the Houston Texans. Massive storyline. You got the number 1 quarterback taken in the draft, number 2 quarterback taken in the draft, number 1 pick, number 2 pick. It's going to be the story of the week for sure in week 8. And Bryce Young's going to prove why he was the number 1 pick. And the Carolina Panthers are going to win this game to move to 3-4. With week 9, another rookie quarterback matchup, Anthony Richardson, the 3rd quarterback selected, number 4 overall. And the Indianapolis Colts are traveling to Carolina, so it's another home game for Carolina. And they're going to win this game as well. Bryce Young beaten up on the rookie quarterback competition. The Carolina Panthers are 4-4 through 9 weeks, and you got to be grinning. Week 10 is another massive game for Carolina. It's against the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Obviously, the Bears want to win because they own the Panthers pick, and that just helps them. And the Panthers want to win to screw the Bears over a little. The Panthers just don't get it done, though, in Chicago to fall to 4-5. Week 11, at home against a really tough opponent and a really high-powered offense in the Dallas Cowboys. And the Carolina Panthers are going to fall here as well to move to 4-6. Week 12, traveling on the road here against the Tennessee Titans, a team that you like to see on the schedule. You're grinning. Carolina Panthers travel to Tennessee, get the dub, move to 5-6 with a division opponent on the horizon in week 13. Week 13 is on the road against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Bryce Young starts his dominance of the Buccaneers in his career. Panthers win this game, move to 6-6. With a week 14 matchup against another division opponent, 3 straight here division opponents for these Panthers. Week 14 is on the road against the New Orleans Saints. And in week 2, these Panthers got the job done. But in week 14, they do not. They fall to 6-7 in New Orleans. Just a tough place to play and against a division opponent. Going to split with a lot of those teams. New Orleans just too good to get swept by the Panthers. Panthers 6-7 through 14 weeks. Week 15, the 3rd straight division opponent. This one is at home against the Atlanta Falcons, another team they played early in the season. Week 1, they lost. Week 15, they win though, 7-7. So splits with the Saints and the Falcons. At the end of the day, you will take that from the Panthers' perspective. They're 7-7 through 15 weeks. Week 16 at home against the Green Bay Packers, and Roger has them losing this game to go to 7-8, and that's a massive loss. At home against the Green Bay Packers late into the year, Jordan Love comes in, gets a dub for them Packers. And it's just a tough one. Looking at the rest of the schedule with week 17 on the road in Jacksonville, this is a loss for the Panthers. Jacksonville is going to need this one late for playoff seeding, and the Panthers fall and move to 7-9 with a week 18 matchup against a division opponent in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and this one is in Carolina. The Panthers get this done to move to 8-9. Heartbreaking looking back on that Packers loss. Maybe, another game here or there, Rodgers got them losing, but man, 8-9, just missing the playoffs, it seems. End of the day, though, as a Panthers fan, you got to take that. It's a step forward from last year, and you have a rookie quarterback. The future looks bright. Let me know where Roger got it right. Let me know where Roger got it wrong. Really appreciate you guys all watching this video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.